Hello everybody, how you doing? This is Adrian. This is Kinesiology 111, basic weight training. And this is a supplement to one of the other videos that I posted earlier this week. So I'll be using this as a primary means of communication. It's very convenient, very easy. I actually had communication with a couple of different students in class regarding their workouts and what they're going to do. And so I have some students who can use the fitness center, other students who are avid Peloton riders, others are runners, some people like to work out in the park, some have their own little fitness center in their basement. So here's the situation. And I know a couple people asked me about Team Builder, et cetera, and in one of my other posts I had posted some information regarding Team Builder, and I'm taking Team Builder off the table. I'll tell you why. It's an app that I use, and normally I'll teach like Kinesiology 111. I'll have two sections of that. I'll have 100, I'll have a section of that, maybe 113 is another section, but I might have four perhaps classes where I'll have maybe 15 to 20 students a piece in there. And what I'll do is I'll code in and program in my own workouts that I want the students to do for each class section. And then I can literally just have each student log into their Team Builder through the app and log into their workouts through the Team Builder app. And they can then just follow along real time and punch in the information. And it's super easy, but it's super easy when I have 60 students all in one geographic area over at the fitness center at Harper. Given everybody is going to be dispersed and going to be in different areas and perhaps doing different things, it'll be very difficult to replicate that with any kind of success for all of you. So I'm taking Team Builder off the table. Don't worry about an email. Don't worry about a password or anything like that. I think that's going to simplify our class much further and make this class a lot easier for all of us. With this, I'm most interested today just do a couple quick housekeeping things like going over just some expectations regarding working out and just safety in general. So when you work in a fitness program, I know you've seen this, but I have to go over it. This class is designed for people who want to participate in a fitness program and have the physical ability and the capabilities to do so. It's not designed for people with known heart conditions or other physiological or perhaps pulmonary or metabolic diseases. And if you ever have a question of your ability to participate in a course such as this, definitely source your doctor because the onus is on the student in this class to make sure that they are well and prepared to work out. With working out in general, it is a stressor, as you'll learn in this class, that's placed upon your body, and your body responds to that stressor. You have to be sure that your body can handle these stressors. You go ahead and move on over to the next slide here. So what I'm looking for in this class is for you to learn some of the basic systems of the body and how they all work together. Also, I'm looking for when your body is placed under a stressor of any type of variety, how your body responds to that stressor. There's some real basic biomechanical things we're going to go over, types of modalities. Bands are different than medicine balls and bows to exercises, and calisthenics. And then also we're looking at just some basic program design stuff. So within that, I'm hoping to give you kind of a topical overview of different components of fitness. It will not be exhaustive, but my goal is to have the content set up in a manner where you'll be able to take this information and utilize it to your ability going forward to create your own workouts. That's really what I'm after in this. And through that, you will have the byproduct of actually getting a little bit stronger and a little bit fitter as well. So with this, we don't have an assigned classroom, as I noted, and we don't really have a book per se, although I noted one in the syllabi that you can source and you can check out, but it's not needed at this point. Everything will be wrapped around the lectures and the write-ups and the PowerPoint presentations that I have in each module, and you'll have a check for learning at the end of each one. At the time of this writing, I do not have all my check for learnings in just yet. I'm actually retooling a couple little things. I'm not an instructor that tries to set it and forget it and has notes from 8 years ago in my presentations. Yes, I do have some stuff from last summer that I have in this class, but it's actually relevant and actually important material. But I do tend to update on a regular basis. I'm looking for you guys to, on the honor system, actually spend the majority of your time working out twice a week, an hour each time. This class is originally designed for twice a week from say like noon to 12:50, so a 50-minute period where you would be in the fitness center working out. So in that context, you would have participation would include your workouts, and attendance would be a part of that as well. For this course, attendance and participation takes on a slightly different flavor in that I'm looking for you guys to post and respond. So you'll post what your workouts are, and then you'll respond. And you'll have a prompt that'll be each week regarding your workouts. And for that, you'll have your 4 check for learning. 4 check for learning at 25 points a piece, 100 points. 16 sessions at 5 points apiece, you end up with 80. So this is where the magic all happens, right? How you get on the A train, you get 162 points. And I know I alluded to this in the syllabi before, so I'm not going to belabor this. Everything will be on Blackboard, so you don't have to submit anything via paper. You don't have to email me for everything. I do everything through the Blackboard portal, so we have a record of it. And we'll be able to cross-reference anything, God forbid, if there's something that happens where it's not graded correctly. I just want to make sure that you're aware of some of the safety things in terms of working out. And I alluded to it in one of my other presentations. But when you work out in a fitness center, just be aware of stuff like damaged equipment, maybe unsafe surroundings, maybe some plate head next to you is throwing weights around and working out very aggressively. Be aware of that stuff. Be aware of maybe slip situations where you see things on the floor. And then beyond that, you get into the possibility of user error, right? Where you have poor workout technique, and then just straight up poor coaching, where you have poor direction from your instructor or the person who's coaching you along. So usually what happens though, if there is some kind of like injury or issue, it's usually equipment related, or the other side of that equation is it's user related. So it can be one or the other, all right? I'm looking for you to work at a level that's appropriate to your abilities. So if you're somebody who's brand new to working out, remember you kind of want to start off and undershoot your workouts, let your body adapt, and you'll learn about this in class, and then go ahead and ramp up the intensity. Believe me, you'll thank me later on, where in the first week or two, if you kind of undershoot a little bit, and then you start to ramp up your weights, your body will actually be able to perform at a higher level later on. So I'm going to break off from here, but what I'd like to get into is this. If I get out of the slideshow here and minimize this, I'll be placing a number of, let me go into modules, a number of videos in the introduction and information. So kind of general information like this will be found in here, which you'll see that here in a second. I'll actually put an announcement as well, but look in here for general info regarding the class and some generalized videos regarding the class if you need more help. Also, you'll find in here, in here will be faculty information. You'll have my email address and phone number, etc., and you'll have that for you to utilize to reach out to me, although it's pretty easy to find me through Blackboard. Guys, you have a good one, and thank you so much for taking the class.